Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. Now, this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, here's Lamar. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Lamar now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted.
That's my fault, brother. My fault. My fault. My fault.
That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote.
Chill. That's on me, twin. Chill, brother. Chill.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Buffalo 18 Pioneer, 19 tight, 19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Complete over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Working quickly here.
First down. A gain of 14.
18 tight.
First down.
Rig alert. 60 Maverick, Dragon 60. Cap 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Short pass brought in. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
Good for a Browns first down.
19 right.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back goal 80.
From the red zone on first. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
13.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Sit up! Sit up! Yeah, you. 180! That's it!
First down throw for Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews, and that'll bring up second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson to the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they get this down to the 28. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Hey, abort! You go. No, we take.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then, boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
We change it.
Brings it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead to 7. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8.
Ravens 14, Browns 6. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
70 Rangers, 70. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves, 60 Vikes, Panther 11, Panther 11, 69, 79, 7, go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
On first down, here's Sanders. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 19, Cowboy 80.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on the 2nd and inches.
Hey, Cowboy 80, Dragon 60.
Now Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46. To the air, Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He throws a bullet down the right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. This play goes for 36. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Buying some time right. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10. Now it's Lamar. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Hey, middle. Sit up. Ready. Finish it up. Go ahead. Report. When ready. Finish up. Go.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Go. What? No, we changed it. We changed it. Middle. Cut.
Throw here, third down. Completed to his running back. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Running left side by Jefferson. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey. Finish up. Sit up.
One drawn up here for Lamar. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the the carry. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the one. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Jackson has it, third and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Come on. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Drop 60.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Press on, lady. Buffalo 18. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Delay of game backs him up, Brock, and on third down, it's once again 10 to go.
60, 71, 19, 5 in. Mustang 19.
They'll air it out on third. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Browns first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Lions. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18, 19 strikes. 55.
Third and short here. Sanders. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdoal.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Browns 14.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
180. Set up.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a 3-possession game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
35. Browns 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18, 60, Panther 50, Panther 50. Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 69 yards.
Let's go, let's go.
Working quickly here.
First down. First and goal, Cleveland.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Pacheco. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Pacheco again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Offense up to the line fast.
Behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
18, 579, Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now they'll try the extra point again. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score. Ravens 31. Browns 21.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over. That spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Hey, middle, report.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Hey, report. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Jackson now on third. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
60, Dragon 60, Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 7.
19, 7 Pirates. Come back team, Panther 11, 19.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
18, Pioneer.
On first down, here's Sanders. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Ravens have the football and, more importantly, partner, a solid lead. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Lamar now from the gun. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Jackson to throw it. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 after that last highlight. They're at the 30. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Browns' 21-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
You change it. Hey, middle. 13.
From the gun, Jackson. Cut near the goal line. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Nice shot.
This one's set up for Lamar. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
13. Hey. You are X.
This time he's looking to throw. Caught out wide. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. I give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 42, Browns 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down. Going again here, Sanders. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Just a momentary loss of focus, a breaking discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. To the air on first down, Sanders. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Panther 11. Warriors 17. 7. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
To throw now with Sanders. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
The second down run by Pacheco. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
70 Rangers. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 left.
Sanders now on third down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sanders going to throw here on first. He's got it. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
the kicker on for the point after.
And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game.
28.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hands up. Hey! Middle.
They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one's caught. And this one does not go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, Miller, come on, come on. 180! Press up! Press it up!
Here's Jackson to throw. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.